Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Thank you so much for being here to do a memory spread with me. I really appreciate your time. I'm using a kit from Scribble Prints Co. called Atlantis. I know there were other like Little Mermaid, the new Little Mermaid specific art that came out, and it took absolutely everything in me to resist buying a new kit. But I knew I had this one. It was, I don't know, I think themed around Little Mermaid. It's got like the telescope, the crab, I don't know. But either way, I picked this kit up thinking it was going to be my Little Mermaid kit, and then when more art started coming out, I was like, oh no, I jumped the gun, but I still love this one. I resisted. I was really proud of myself, but I still love this one. I end up color blocking with it. I wish I had done my color blocking slightly different. I did. I mean, it all worked out fine. But yeah, I I used some of the extra colors as in columns where I would have wanted to use ones that came in the kit, if that makes sense, just because there were more boxes, more options, that sort of thing. But I repeated the extra color. So anyway, it all came out fine. It's fine. Um, and then that mermaid scene, she's like the most gorgeous mermaid, and I wanted her to be front and center. I've seen people do that where they have the sidebar and that first column be a scene, and I think I've done that successfully one other time. I thought I did that with my the Cars kit that I did last year, but anyway, for whatever reason, could not compute. I couldn't make it work, so had to scratch that and then like try to undo my mess there. But I love this mermaid too, with that like purple and pink, and I love the quote there over, that's from Planner Pixie Coat, and so are these underlays, if I haven't mentioned that already. But I loved that quote. She kind of looks like that's exactly what she's thinking, that I want to be where the people aren't. Yeah, so think that sort of saved the mermaid situation, but that wasn't exactly how I envisioned it, but that's okay. And then with foil colors, I don't think I talked about that yet. I was really, really torn between lavender hollow and gold hollow and blue hollow. And part of me really wanted to do all of them, but I was like, no, 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 like two's enough, like chill out, two's enough. So I did lavender hollow and gold hollow because I had the lavender hollow and gold hollow Scribble Prints Co. foil bundle, this one. And I thought then I can bring in like those scripts and things like that. And I knew I wanted lavender hollow to be at least one of them because that's what I got all of my quote overlays in. So yeah, went with that one. And then I haven't gotten there yet, but you'll see for the bottom washi, I was debating doing like a manual mixed metal moment, but then I realized once I looked at them again that it already has kind of a pattern to it. It's like a solid shell and then a shell outline, and so I didn't want it to be, that was already a pattern. I didn't want to mix that up even more, if that makes sense. But anyway, so with these underlays, I did it kind of every other, it's hard to tell, I think, on camera, but just basically made it so a lavender hollow was never touching another lavender hollow, if that makes sense. So it just kind of switched off for each one. And then, yeah, I think I already mentioned that I color blocked. Another crazy thing about this spread, because I used so many extenders, I don't know, I loved this, and I had so many underlays, and I wanted to just take full advantage, and I don't know, sometimes doing a ton of extenders is really fun. But I do an extender on nearly every day, or every column. So this is the most like date covers up at the top that I've put in a spread in such a long time. It almost felt wrong to me, like, to have that many, because with my style that I've been doing this year is spreading them out, it's usually maybe every other or like one date cover at the top per like side of the page. So anyway, it was just kind of wild to me. I was like, oh yeah, this used to feel normal to have this many date covers up at the top. Like, this feels weird now. Anyway, so here are the bottom washi overlays that I was talking about. Like, see how they kind of already have a pattern to them? So I didn't want to mess that up. And then I thought it would seem like the ones that are more solid, like whichever color ended up being the solid color, would seem a lot more prominent and it wouldn't seem very mixed metal. So I just did the lavender hollow, waves at the bottom, and gold hollow for the shells. Here, putting in some of the other overlays. I'm not really thrilled with how I did that bottom one in the sidebar. I don't know. I maybe, like, I wanted to kind of spread them out, but I don't know. It sort of goes over the statue's face, which, even though it's a statue, I'm still like, I don't know if I love how I did that, but that's okay. I cut out one of the little extra shells there just to fill in some of the dead space. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like that box looked terrible, but I just thought there was an opportunity there to put in even more foil, so why not? There's all those extenders. Let's see, what else do I need to say about this one? I'm not sure. Oh, here I'm just putting in the other part of the gold hollow washi overlay up at the top. I wanted the gold hollow to be like a little more prominent in the washi just because I did the lavender hollow in the quote overlay, so I thought that kind of balanced it out a little better. So anyway, those were the thought processes, and now we're in the day by day. So this is going to be starting on Friday. Which from my last spread would have been that was called Refresh, I believe, from Squirrel Prince Co. The one that was a mystery. I got it as a mystery, but I think the reformat is Refresh. Anyway, the day started there. So with the stethoscope, just marking that I was taking a medication just to try to help with my stomach pain. And then below that, I used the sandcastle from it was like a little add-on with this kit, and a woohoo from Lynner Designs. That's on my freebie, which I'll pop in a picture of. But we were playing with marbles and we were making like this. It was actually really cool. We had the base of it start at the bottom of the stairs, and then this whole contraption like worked its way up to the top of the stairs. So someone could be upstairs and drop a marble in and it would come all the way down to the bottom. Anyway, so it was like a giant marble castle and we all worked on it as a family for like hours. It was great. And then I did Play-Doh with the girls, which I used from the add-on a little wax container. I don't know. I thought that was close enough to Play-Doh and I don't do wax, so finally got to actually make use of one of those. Then we watched Survivor. I did the crown just because, you want to be crowned sole survivor. I thought that was funny. We had breakfast for dinner. I used the Dingle Hopper. That's from Carly Plans. A lot of these Little Mermaid deco-y pieces and the plushy looking dolls are from Carly Plans, so I'll try not to say that every single time. But we made breakfast for dinner, and then the mermaid like wrapped in, I don't know, when she's like wrapped in a tarp or whatever that is with like the rope around her. I thought that was funny because the girls jumped in the swimming pool in their clothes. And then the sleeping mermaid in the shell, and just all the bedtime cuddles with the girls. We watched Friends. I did a hair mask and shaved my legs and gave myself a pedicure. Then going into Saturday, I was listening to more of it's actually an audiobook, but again, wanted to make use of what came with the kit, or it might have been a doodle that I bought that the books came on. Anyway, listening to Self-Compassion. I love that book. I think I need to listen to it a few more times, but still working my way through that. And then E-Laundry, that's on my freebie, and the Fox and Cactus Girl doing the laundry. Then below that, the Flamingo Floaty, we did a family swim. That's another custom from Lynner Designs. I gave the girls a bath. That's from Paper and Milk. Emmy fell asleep on the sofa. I marked it with the sleep mask from the foil bundle. We ordered Indian, watched more Survivor. Oh, and the Survivor scripts are custom from Planner Pixie Co. if I haven't mentioned that. My girls did a sleepover. That's also a custom from Planner Pixie Co. I loved those two little mermaids in the dresses being the girls. I thought that was cute. And then my daughter Lily dressed up. It was so funny. She was like, look, I'm Wednesday. And yeah, it just made me laugh. She put on like a black wig and a black skirt and her black like tights, and it was funny. So had to mark that, and then I put that we watched fireworks. That script and the fireworks are from Letters to Apollo. I have no idea why there were fireworks going off, but they were, and the girls heard them and wanted to watch them. So we went out on our like little balcony and watched fireworks together, which was fun. Then going into Sunday, under this flap here, that's Once More with Love. It was really funny. We've got like a Woody doll, and Emmy brought it outside onto our swing, and I can't remember what she had it tied up with, but she had it like tangled in something, I think like some yarn or something. And she goes, I locked up Woody so we can eat him for dinner. I was like, oh my, poor Woody. But it made me laugh. Had to mark it. Doing laundry again, always. That's Stick with the Planco girl, Little Mermaid. And then I used the Once More with Love. Oh, the dog's name is Max, right? Right? I don't know. I feel like I've watched that recently too, and I should know that. But anyway, just Bear was playing with his owl, and it was just so nice to see him feeling spunky enough to like actually try to play. It was really, really cute. Made me happy. I was doing some more cleaning. That's Fox and Cactus. And then the nail polish, I put I Love You So Much with that one. That's on my Lynner Designs freebie. And I just thought that was a cute way of marking that I was painting my girls' nails because I love them so much. And then I had a headache, which I loved marking with that narwhal that says nah from Fox and Cactus. I thought that was cute. And then below that, another Fox and Cactus doing makeup. And again, I did I Love You So Much from Lynner Designs, my freebie, because I was doing makeup for my girls because they wanted to get all cute and fancy for the Little Mermaid movie that we went to, which is the next thing I marked. And I did Alicia Craft's like overlay on the movie marquee, which I love that touch. Like, that is the coolest idea. I think it makes it so, so fun and beautiful. Like, I'm obsessed with those. I want one in every single color. So, had to put one on there. If we're seeing The Little Mermaid finally, we loved it. The girls wore their, like, Little Mermaid costumes to it and everything. And everybody kept telling them, like, oh, hello, Little Mermaid. And it would make them giggle so much. It was just such a fun time. So, and then we got some treats. We actually got ice cream, but again, I had a cupcake in the right color from the doodle, so who cares? We got a treat. And then I did the Serenity Now, which is also on my Lynner Designs freebie with the pufferfish looking angry. I don't even remember specifically what the issue was, and nobody cares, but technical difficulties with my videos, and I was really frustrated. So marked it that way. And then going into Monday, I slept in, and that is an Ursula from McPlans. I love it so much. And I also do PR for Michelle's shop, so if you're shopping with McPlans, same thing. I'm going to pop in my freebie. You can use my name or Camilla15 and get my freebie and 15% off. And then below that, I made waffles. That's also on there, as you would have just seen in the Planner Pixie Co. custom of Make Waffles. And then I used the, his name's Louis, right? The Chef Louis? Anyway, Emmy was helping me make the waffles, and she was laughing, and she goes, I'm like a chef, which I thought was really cute. Then below that, another Fox and Cactus. I thought this one was really funny. It's like a dinosaur mermaid, and I put that one for us watching TV. We were watching shark shows, and I'm like, sharks are like the dinosaurs of the ocean. It's so perfect. So I love that. And then I had some planning time. Let's stick with the Planco, the crab. So it says do it, which I think is meant to be like motivational more, but he looks angry, and so I thought it was funny to put in here because Emmy had one of the waffles, like she ate some on the plate, and then later there were some extra ones, and she was walking around holding it like a sandwich sort of thing and eating it that way. And Luna walked up to her and just snatched the whole thing right out of her hand and ran off and ate it. Emmy was so mad. Like, I shouldn't laugh. She was really upset. But, you know, it's a waffle. It was funny. And then under that flap, With the jellyfish, that's also fox and cactus. Sorry you can't see it right now. I went a little too slow. But the jellyfish just kind of looks like it's giggling or something and says, "You wish." And I thought that was funny to mark that Emmy was crying because she wanted to be 10. She's 3 for anybody who hasn't kept up with or like seen one of my videos before. But yeah, she's 3. She was crying because she wants to be 10. So I thought that was funny. And then below that, I did a family swim. That's a script from Lynner Designs. And that we were in the pool, and then out of nowhere, it started pouring, like pouring so hard. But we like stayed in the pool because it was kind of fun, and you're already wet anyway. And like there wasn't lightning, so it was fine. But it was funny. And then we were like holding up the floaties to protect us, and the girls were just like shrieking with laughter. It was really fun. It was probably one of my top favorite family moments in the pool ever. So that was fun. And then I used the little Eric and Ariel and an "I love you so much" from my Lynner Designs freebie that my husband and I were kissing in the pool in the rain. It was like one of the most romantic things ever, so had to mark that. And then we ordered Cafe Rio. I did the floaty with the cup, just, I don't know, a cup of food. Wanted to use it, who cares? And then another Ariel and Eric, that one's a Curly Plans one that you can't see right now. Sorry, it's under that flop just next to this. Just some date time. And then going into Tuesday, I loved that this fox and cactus octopus is like doing art and it's purple. It was like the most perfect sticker ever, which I think when I first saw this one, I was kind of like, well, I don't know. I guess I'll use it for like doing some painting with my girls, something like that. Like, I'm sure I'll find a use, but it was so perfect to pull in here. My daughter's creative arts camp started. I was really thrilled that I had this sticker. Anyway, and then below that, I had a family walk. That's a McPlans, little family of pigs. I love them. Stick with the Planco girl cleaning, and then under this flap, sorry you can't see it at the moment. I always go too slow. But Mermaid at the Computer, that's another fox and cactus. I was doing a voiceover, and that's a custom from Plan With Me stickers. I do PR for Erica's shop as well, so I'll pop in my freebie here. And same thing, you can use Camilla if she's having a sale, or Camilla 15 and get 15% off, and the freebie. And then below that, I marked that on the walk, so Andrew was trying to work with Luna on healing better, like staying next to us. She kind of like just wants to wander. We keep her on a leash, obviously, but like she wants to go to the extent of the leash, and he was just trying to keep her like closer. And so then Lily, like Emmy wanders and is wild on walks too. So then Lily started trying to teach Emmy how to heal, which just made us laugh. Like, and it made Emmy laugh too. Like she was doing it in a nice, funny way. It wasn't. Anyway, it was funny. And then below that, I marked with a paper share mom and babies that we finished reading the Never Girls series. My girls had another sleepover again. Planner Pixie custom and Carly Plans little plushy Ariel dolls. And then I cuddled Emmy to sleep. She just wanted me to like lay down by her and stroke her hair while she was falling asleep. I love it. She loves it. It's so cute. And then the next morning, so Wednesday starts there. That's a glam planner girl. She's on a beach, and we were not, but watching what looks like either a sunrise or sunset, but we were watching the sunrise. And then I used, oh my gosh, that's Scuttle, right? The bird is Scuttle. We should know that too. But it was really cute. We had like, oh, sorry, that was Luna yawning. We were outside and Emmy saw a bird, and it was totally like a Notebook moment, but with Emmy. She was like, "Mom, what if I was a bird?" I'm like, "Oh, well, if you're a bird, I'm a bird." And she was like, "Let's be birds." It was just really cute. So if you're a bird, I'm a bird with Emmy. And then going into Wednesday, my 23rd video went live. That's a custom from Plan With Me stickers. Below that, the Fox and Cactus girl, just looking a little frazzled. I was just feeling impatient in general, just like with a bunch of things in life. So feeling impatient. I got my mom's Christmas present. I had a Costco run. That script is from Letters to Apollo. It started pouring again. We've had like some really crazy rain this summer. And then I got a big watermelon at Costco, and my girls wanted to cut it up and eat a whole ton of it together. Then next, oh, I'll tag it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's so much easier on Instagram. I'll tag it. So it's the same as it is here, C_Los planning if you didn't come from Instagram, but I will tag it. We were doing bikes outside, and then I put Serenity Now, that's on my Lynner Designs freebie, with the alien, if you know, you know, the confirmed aliens or whatever, so, you know, had to mark that. And then we were outside, and Emmy said a snake bit her toe, which sometimes we get little gardener snakes, and she kind of had these two lines in her foot, like in her toe. It almost looked like a snake did bite her toe, so I don't know, but she was okay and like not frazzled, like she wasn't crying or anything. She was just kind of like, yeah, a snake bit my toe. Kind of like, how rude. So that was weird. My husband had softball. I started reading the Narnia books with my girls. I'm not sure how well those have held up. I love like the story of Narnia, but anyway, I've had to like change some of the phrases in it to read it to kids. But and then my girls found a ladybug. They named it Sparkles. It was really cute. They were so thrilled with this ladybug. And then my husband and I watched the Manhattan Project. So there you go. That's like the most full spread I've done in a really long time. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, it would mean a lot if you'd consider subscribing, coming back. Yeah, thanks so much for your time. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. And we'll see you next time. Bye.